we get the big reveal of someone else is there.
Yeah.
Who could that possibly be?
They basically are like saying, we haven't been doing this. We've been working it, and we did a deal to take your planet. And they're like, oh, who's that? You predicted it, which is awesome. I love.
Oh, nice. It was a really cool reveal.
Cool reveal. I like how he came out of it. He's all dripping in water, and
that was the.
That's why I was asking.
The blurb. Yeah, it was one of two people. Yeah.
That one was.
There was some more detail behind it, but him being in the story was part of it. But then there was a little bit more that was revealed.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Save it for the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Right, so he goes, Aquaman. He goes, Black Manta. Aquaman, the Legion of Doom sends their regards. Are you ready to die?
Oh.
And then, of course, we flash back to Superman.
Never mind. Go ahead.
We have a quick update to Superman where you've seen that the walls have failed.
Oh my god, Superman is so angry.
Yeah,
so angry.
You showed me that
I sent that picture to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's lost his entire city, basically. He can't help anyone. He's basically worthless at this point, and that is not something that Superman can be.
Right.
He basically is like, okay, well, where's the source of this flooding? Tell me where it is now. And he's like, well, it's there. He's like, cool. Boom, he's there. Freaking doesn't even stop right through the creature.
Yeah.
Freaking just boom, just obliterates it. He's like, this world is under, and that's that picture.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible.
He gets all red-eyed, and he's so angry.
He's so angry, and he does the crack.
Nice.
Like all Hulk style, yeah, and obliterates the creature again, who's reconstituting itself, and then Flash comes out of nowhere.
Hey.
He was like, oh man, I could hear that all the way from Coast City. She's nowhere near anymore, but then the creature's reforming himself, and Barry's like, I can't stop running, and runs directly into the mouth of the monster.
Oh.
Yeah.
As you say, and if it touches, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, and then Barry's underwater, and we don't see him.
And then here comes Commander Drogue out of the water riding a massive seahorse, which is super. I love the art in this. It's like...
Yeah, that's cool.
Horror guy.
This guy is amazing. Like, freaking just grabs Superman by the throat, just manhandles him, just like, nope. I'm Commander, the world is mine, the reckoning has only just begun.
Huh.
Like, just grabs him, and then we go back to the Blood Reef where Aquaman's fighting Manta.
Attempting to fight Manta. He keeps on throwing punches at him and stuff, and Manta keeps on dodging him.
Oh, man. And the whole time, Manta's just goading him, fighting him. But that's when he kind of like goes to him, like, you'll never learn, I don't want to kill you. I'll wait till the moment you break. I'll wait till everything's wrong. I want to tear everything from you.
Yep. And then Admiral Tide. Admiral Tide is like, you have a connection to someone, to your beloved on Earth, and it's deeper than anything, blah, blah, blah. Reach out to her now and see her die, basically. Yeah.
And which he does.
Yeah.
And allows him to do a projection. He's trying to tell her what's up, and he gets dragged away again.
Yeah.
And
they're on their... Orem and Mira are on their way to the... something... crowns...
Orem knows of a weapon that they can use, or of stuff that they can use to get in. We don't know, like... He seems really, really quick to help out, which is actually, like, he wants
to save Atlantis.
Yeah, he really is corrupted by that, and he was tricked by Manta when he did commit the traitorous things he did. Manta really fucked that up.
Probably see in the movie.
In the movie, yes.
If I decide to watch
and read the New 52 origin stories.
I do want to see that movie. It looks awesome.
But the whole time we're kind of getting like the references to the story of Arian, which is the old hero of Atlantis that worked with Poseidon to originally have banished the evil gods and saved the planet. Which she's referring to as myth, just kind of legend, fairy tales. And Orm's like, they did it.
Yeah, no, it's real.
It's real.
And obviously, they're coming back, so...
Right.
And that's when we get Captain Gall showing, our command... Yeah, Captain Gall.
Jeez.
He shows up to fuck with them. These guys are god levels. There's a lot of shit happening. Everybody's getting fucked up, thrown around. And, she uses her abilities to stop him, kind of protect them, but she can't hold it for long, and Orm's like, I know.
Well, okay, so before that, they get the thing. They get the crown.
Did I skip with Paige again? God damn it.
Is this the one that has like the which is it?
Oh, okay, I missed a page.
Has really papery pages, and it was really staticky.
That was the last one. No, that was Justice League.
That was Justice League? Okay.
That was Justice League.
Yeah, okay, so you did get the very papery pages. That was weird, right?
It's happened in a couple issues lately. I've noticed.
I don't know which one I like more. But anyways.
I missed a spot here as they're telling the story. He goes, it's true. They swim into the secret room that Orm's like, I've kept this a secret. I deleted it when I was king. Mm-hmm. Tells the story about how, Poseidon, learned about the secret of life and all this other stuff, and how they reached out to these other species to like, hey, let's create a unity, let's create a whole society where we can be good together and stuff. And they were evil, didn't want to, and
they're like, nah, bruh.
And the Orion's crown had a jewel in it, like saying it leads somewhere where they could find something that could save the world.
Yes. And then
that's when Captain Gall comes in, always interrupting. I didn't skip a page; I just skipped some panels. I was like, no. Back to where Orm's like, oh no, you can do this. Just take it.
Yeah, I'll try and stave them off as much as I can. You run with the jewel.
Then lets himself be pulled out into the water where he fights as long as he's able to while he's transforming to distract them so Mira can escape.
Yeah, nice.
Orm, I'm like that. See, Orm does have a loyalty to the crown and to the Atlantis, and he's not such a bad guy. There's always different levels to these villains. It's
right.
Yeah. We go back to Superman getting manhandled by this dude.
Tide Pods?
Commander
Gall.
Commander Gall. No, Commander...
No, it was Admiral Tide.
No, that's the girl.
Oh.
Pod.
It's one of the boys.
Oh.
Well, God, dude.
Yeah. Seahorse Man.
Seahorse Man, right.
The Floodwater, he's basically just talking to Superman, going, there's nothing you can do. He basically says, with my touch, your cells will be shrouded in dark, and you will be unable to feed from the sunlight.
Because when Poseidon cast them out, they were put into darkness for so long that there was only that, and he was going to do the same thing to Superman, and not allow him to use his powers, which are generated from the sun.
Right.
So that's when your buddy shows up again.
Flash! He's not dead!
Nice.
Or transformed all the way. And he swoops in, and...
As dude drops him down.
As he tries to drop Superman, and he catches him right before he touches the water, so Superman doesn't transform.
Nice.
Yeah, he's like, okay, he's not looking good. Batman, how are we gonna beat these guys? I'm gonna make sure I didn't.
Oh yeah, and the last thing that Superman says before he almost touches the ground is Bruce. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
It wasn't Martha.
No.
Can't he fly? I mean,
he doesn't have his powers.
Oh, that's right.
They just got shrouded in darkness.
Yeah, he lost everything and got basically passed out. And this is where we get back to Batman sending McGann off.
Mm-hmm. Trapping her in transport and being like, "Hey, Titans need you. Go help them." Which is where Titans kind of leaves off with McGann showing up.
So that's where Titans takes off, and then we go back to the Blood Reef where Admiral Tide is basically still showing that the Atlantis is all the towers of Atlantis are just crashing down, and basically Atlantis is sunk again. It's gone. It's destroyed. And Tentacle Dude shows up saying that Atlantis has fallen, Earth is ours. And they're like, "Why are you doing this?" And that's when Admiral Tide grabs Aquaman when he's broken at his weakest.
And needs to take the
power of the life energy
of Earth's water,
of Earth's ocean,
and gives it to Black Manta.
Black Manta.
And he now has Aquaman's powers.
That is what I had read.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't feel the ocean anymore, and he's like, this is how you felt all the time. You had this much power,
and you used it to talk to fish. That's my favorite part.
I like that they keep
crazy.
mentioning your Legion of Doom will be satisfied. I'm all like, Aquaman or Black Manta just took like his power, like that's what he wanted for so long.
Yeah.
And then that's when he's all like, okay, well, like, then let the old world fall. And you see Admiral Tide as Aquaman's like falling face first into the ground.
Yep.
I'm like, damn. And then he's like, nothing can stop us now. Ha 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 ha.
And then you see some like side characters on one of them boats, and they're like, we finally are able to go. That's the home part, right?
Yeah,
like,
you can go home at last.
We finally have a home to live in. Let's go to Earth, basically. And then you see something thrown at one of them, and then you see a golden lasso on another one of them, because Wonder Woman was taken into the giant Kraken portal too, and we haven't seen anything from her.
Yeah.
And last panel reveals her yelling at one of them and being like, "Where the hell is Aquaman?"
I like her little condor little buddy there.
Yeah.
I don't know where he came from, but
this is in the next book.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Alright.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Sideways preview on the back there that's showing stuff that I need to buy. And I'm like, damn it.
Same.
Okay, I did buy it.
I know I need to buy that game, though. DC Supervillains.
I will play it with you.
I would love to play it, but
I just
don't
want to
play
be
games
Reverse
with
Flash.
people. But yeah, then that leads us into Justice League number 11.
Yep. With a pretty lame cover.
Lame.
I didn't see that cover, actually.
Oh, also the colors on that Justice League Aquaman Drowned Earth number 1 was Hi-Fi, which is probably one of my favorite colorists right now, because he do good.
That's actually the movie variant.
Yeah. Well, no, that's in the book he does the colors.
Well, I'm talking on the cover that I got here. It's actually the movie variant cover. That one is as well, but this one as well.
Yeah. But yeah, I did see both of these, actually. Or no, I did just see that one, but this one's
pretty much good. A lot of the...
This pretty lame cover for Justice League number 11. I mean, comparatively to the Jim Lee covers that we've had.
And I was thankfully able to score. I wasn't going to pick up the Cyborg one or the Green Lantern one. Oh, I didn't pick up Cyborg, I don't think. Unfortunately, but I did get Green Lantern and Superman and Batman. Those are... I was looking for those. Some lucky didn't found those. Oh, and Flash.
Yes.
Yes.
And I finally got my Batman Jim Lee variant for the number 1 Justice League. Thank you, Peachy.
No problem.
Traveling all the way to Parker to get it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought my book was broken.
At the HOJ out there in Parker.
Hodge.
No.
relevant to this book.